Dear participants, since the COVID-19 pandemic affected all aspects of life, we must augment out efforts to combat disinformation and hatred with complementary steps in other areas, including foreign policy. Turkey believes in working together to overcome the COVID-19 challenge and to build a better future. International cooperation, however, can only thrive on the basis of equality, mutual interests, and shared values. That is the message we send to our friends and allies, old and new, as humanity turns over a fresh leaf. With the European Union, we desire and pursue a closer relationship. Our cooperation and collaboration is key to countering the message of hate and discrimination in Europe. Treating Turkey with respect is the Union's only way of proving that it has nothing against Muslims around the world. Friendship, however, is incompatible with double talk and condescension. Therefore, the idea that Turkey must earn Europe's friendship by making concessions is both unfair and unrealistic. Instead, we tell our European counterparts that dialogue is only way forward. Same goes for our long-standing strategic partnership with the United States. In recent years, Turkey, a NATO ally, has been treated with unprecedented hostility in Washington, D.C. Our unwavering commitment to fighting terrorists, whether they call themselves PKK or Daesh, has been incomprehensibly misportrayed. Ironically, the U.S. foreign policy doesn't necessarily serve American interests either. It is our sincere hope that the United States, under its new administration, will repair its strained relationship with its traditional allies and show due respect to their vital interests. Only with respect can we start working towards a more resilient and more representative world order. Dear guests, as humanity becomes less dependent on any single nation for political leadership and economic growth, we must build a new order that looks out for everyone's rights and interests. In this new period, we must commit to promoting interdependence against domination, solidarity against rivalry, and cooperation against competition. Going forward, humanity must focus on two key areas of improvement. First, we must create new alternatives to the existing global supply chain to improve our economic order's ability to absorb future shocks. There's no reason to believe that COVID-19 pandemic will be the last public health emergency in history. As the world becomes more and more interconnected, there is a good chance that we will experience similar challenges in the future. In the anticipation of those crises, we must establish mechanisms that improve our odds. Obviously, the new global supply chain should serve to create opportunities and empower disadvantaged nations to serve as a source of peace. Turkey, with its young and skilled population, is more than ready to contribute to that process. Secondly, there is need to double down on multilateralism and international organizations. Starting with the United Nations, we must reform and improve our organizations so that they can keep the peace and facilitate human progress for decades to come. Needless to say, there is clear and overdue need to reform United Nations Security Council. As our president repeatedly said in the past, the post-World War II balance of power no longer reflects the realities of our world. To bridge that gap and make the United Nations relevant again, we must all accept that the world is bigger than five. Only by reforming the Security Council can we ensure that the change trickles down to other parts of our international system. Turkey, as a long-standing advocate of UN reform, is willing and able to contribute to a meaningful reform agenda internationally. Once again, I appreciate this opportunity to address the TRT World Forum and offer my heartfelt congratulations to Organization Committee. I look forward to following the informative and interesting discussions over the next 2 days. Thank you so much.